Hello, and you are now tuned in to the only universe mode that matters. I am Christian.
And I'm Jesse.
And here we are, fresh off of Survivor Series, next pay-per-view. We're already looking forward to that. We only got one before Royal Rumble, Jesse.
Yeah.
It's coming quick.
Yes, end of Season 2 is in the realm. Royal Rumble obviously coming up. Our next pay-per-view we will announce. We are in France.
Hey, France, let's first introduce you to our power rankings.
Good croissants as well.
Croissants. And to kick things off with a Monday Night Raw power rankings, we got the guy who will be defending that title very, very soon on the pay-per-view. We'll probably announce by the end of this episode, I would imagine. But yeah, he's going to be defending it against number 10 right there. The guy who ran through that King of the Ring tournament, almost made it to the end, lost to number 8. And now because of the match he won last week, he's going to be given a Universal Championship title shot. This may be exactly what Finn Balor needed for his career.
Yeah.
And Johnny Gargano also needs a defense against somebody that isn't Aleister Black.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy how Finn is number 10, but everyone above him is a champion or is a king. So Finn Balor, you're in the top 10, but he is the new
everybody
number one
above him is a champion except for Asuka, who just lost her title.
Oh yeah, Andrade. Yeah,
Andrade's like the champion.
Yeah.
So
champion, yeah.
It's stacked, man. It is a stacked division, including I thought my tag team division was stacked, ladies and gentlemen, and it is.
But these guys remain on top still.
It's somehow, some way, nothing has been derailing Mustache Mountain, and you know what? They will be defending that championship, and you know what? I'll announce it right now. Next week we will have Young Bucks versus Lucha Bros. Part 2. I know Part 1 was underwhelming, Jesse. Correct me if I'm wrong. They had a match in AEW, right?
It was a classic. Yeah.
What made it so classic? It
was a ladder match.
It was that's right.
Yeah.
Because next week we're gonna have a ladder match with Young Bucks and Lucha Bros, and let's try to remake that classic.
Okay. Do you want to put a time limit on it, or just make?
Hell no. Let them fight. Right. Candice LeRae, number 4, the newly crowned champion.
Goes with her.
Her, Gargano, the power couple, they will be in action together. I'm definitely going to make that happen, probably in the Go Home show or something like that. But she's going to be in action at Vengeance Day as well. Her and Asuka, they're going to be on a round 2. Asuka defended that title, so she is due for a rematch. I don't see anything derailing that. I can't even get tricky and cool with it. That's going to happen. Absolutely going to happen. And I can't wait for that. Number 5, no longer king, but
still got the championship.
Still king of the cruiserweights. Pac shall reign. Jesse, you're next up for a title shot. What's going on with you?
Yeah, I have a cruiserweight match on my my next SmackDown. So obviously Rey Mysterio in the past got a big victory over Oney Larkin. So I feel like I'm gonna have probably Rey Mysterio go against one more cruiserweight, and if Rey Mysterio wins that match, I think Rey Mysterio is the next cruiserweight in line for
You have about 3 options as cruiserweights, so...
I have Drew, Gulak, I got Tony Nese, Ray. Oney Larkin already lost, and I think I only have like maybe another cruiserweight or 2. I'll figure it out, though. If Rey Mysterio wins one more match, I think he's definitely going to be next
Bryan
for Pac.
in the cruiserweight division, unless Boy put on too much pounds. I don't know, did he?
You can't. Yeah, you can't let him drop down in weight. It's not like UFC.
He could have been a cruiserweight.
Yeah, very possible.
Yeah. This guy is a cruiserweight, but more importantly, he's the Intercontinental Champion. He will be defending that title against Samoa Joe soon. It won't be on the pay-per-view, though. We're slotted out. We already got 6 matches filled. We got the Candice LeRae Asuka rematch, Gargano versus Balor match, and we also got the tag team match for Monday Night Raw. So all the slots are filled. Okay. But Ciampa will be defending that championship, I want to say next week. Against Samoa Joe. Yeah, it's going to be next week.
Okay.
It's going to be Monday Night Raw next week, and we will see champion action tonight, as well as Lacey Evans, number 7. Nothing more I could say about her. She is the queen for a reason. She reigns above all of us, and she's not losing that crown. But she may lose the title as it is on the line tonight against Bianca Belair to kick off Monday Night Raw. Number 8, we discussed him briefly. King Andrade. I almost said Andrade and referred to him under improper name. King Andrade. The guy has been having a hell of a year, and he's still not out of the question for Superstar of the Year.
Yeah. Still has the Internet Championship. Obviously, Zelina Vega on his side. Sometimes but not all the time.
Crown on his head. What is he now in, a 6-match win streak?
Yeah, I believe so.
Something, it could be even crazier. It's Andrade, and that's a lot to win. Yeah. That is a lot to win, ladies and gentlemen. And 6 matches is crazy.
And next time you see him, guys, he will obviously be in a new robe, the crown.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we'll have Zelina Vega hopefully near his side and the championship around his waist. But
I'll have him in action next week.
Yeah, can we see Andrade maybe challenge Tomaso Ciampa or Gargano in the future? I think it's very well deserving especially if he keeps winning. So
yeah, I'll have him in action very soon. Number 9, Asuka. We already talked about her. Same thing with Finn Balor. Jesse, that is the top 10 of the power rankings. That is how the land of the law. 86.
Why is he so low?
Is Aleister Black. You know why he's so low, Jesse? I put him there.
Why?
Aleister Black is going to fight his way up the power rankings. If he thought he was just going to come back to Monday Night Raw and just get a title shot immediately, he got another thing coming. Yes, I traded for the man, but he will be fighting almost everybody above him, and that starts tonight when he goes up against Jon Moxley in the main event of the evening. Get ready. God damn it. As promised, we are kicking it off with a title match. Honestly, I think we have, I guess not necessarily a title match every episode. Maybe a title match every episode. We'll see how I decide on scheduling this out. Because if I have Ciampa and Joe next week, the same week I have Andrade defending the title.
Your go home. What would you even have? I don't know.
My go home, I already got a few cards written out in advance. I am turning up because the end of the season is near. So that means we make all of our dreams come true. I'm excited for the Royal Rumble, Jesse. How do you feel knowing that you have both the 30 entrants?
I already know who they're both going to be. So I'm very excited. Hopefully they both win and they go into WrestleMania and they challenge for the title of their choosing, obviously.
Usually we do like a 11-11. Like you get 11, I get 11, and then the rest are surprises.
Yeah. But we already have legends and
now that we have legends, I feel like we're not going to get that this year. Which is fine.
Yeah, I think we just pick 15 from each. Yeah,
absolutely.
We can include legends. We can include created superstars. But always
I got
gets
Bret Hart on my roster.
Yeah, that always gets tough though because we look back at what happened last year when it glitched up when there was created superstars in it. So maybe we just limit it.
We're gonna have to do it in exhibition mode for sure.
That's what we did last time. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I didn't remember. I remember it ran pretty smooth.
Let's hope for the best. And speaking of Royal Rumble winners, Jesse, if we talk about reality for a second, Bianca Belair.
Yeah, she's challenging Sasha Banks at WrestleMania. It's gonna be a great match.
Miss 2021 Royal Rumble. Let's see if she got any heat from Miss Universe mode, Queen Lacey Evans.
This match happened already.
I'm sure.
In the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a rematch.
Yeah, that sounds right. No, did it?
No, it did. 100%.
It happened later on, though. Later on.
Yeah, because
this might have been my finals.
Possibly.
Like my Raw finals?
Or the semi-final, maybe, for Raw.
No, Bianca was she was top corner of the bracket. Yeah, this is my Raw finals.
Okay, so we get to see a rematch of Lacey and Bianca Belair, but obviously the Queen of the Ring is already Lacey Evans, and she has that Multiverse Championship. Only lost it to Carmella, who's had a great season as well this year. But Lacey Evans, ever since she got it back, she hasn't lost. That woman's right has put everyone down, including Bianca Belair, who she's going against here tonight. So can Bianca show something different for the Queen here tonight? I doubt it because
I'm gonna be the biggest heel in the world because it's International Women's Month, and I am going to deny Lacey Evans' women's right tonight. My apologies. Don't cancel me, please. But yeah, let's get to it, Jesse. I don't think we need an introduction. This is just how we're kicking it off for the night.
And the attire didn't work, of course. The pink one.
Oh yeah, I knew that was okay. We don't chain wrestle.
I thought I was Bianca, to be honest, and I backed up, and then my apologies.
We're gonna chain wrestle now?
Yeah. If it lets us. Yeah, okay.
Okay. You know what? Then I'm just gonna reverse you.
I was about to say, I can't Irish whip you? Yeah, my apologies. Honestly, I feel like we didn't really chain wrestle a lot during the pay-per-view either. I feel like we were just going at it because we had a bunch of rivalries, like Strong and Kevin Owens had beef.
And Cage and Fiend, which speaking of, Jesse...
yeah, what's going on with that?
Well...
I feel like there needs to be an answer after that.
Yeah, Cage died.
That ending.
No,
Yeah.
no, I mean, he might as well have died.
Yeah. Landed on two.
I haven't.
I don't even know what those are called. Like
I haven't got back a
luggage.
medical update of Brian Cage. I hope he's doing okay. Thankfully, because the way WWE is, they don't pay for your insurance bill, so I don't got to worry about that. They do, unless they form a union. Anyways, not to get too political. But yeah, so I have no idea, man. Like I said, my next pay-per-view is all booked up, so they don't have a spot there. We might see them duke it out on Monday Night Raw. The thing is, what type of match can contain these two beings?
Yeah.
Yes, I know somebody's gonna say a cage match. It sounds beautiful, especially putting Brian Cage inside of a cage. And now that I said it out loud, I kind of like that.
The way the cage matches, that's my controller.
You get out so easily the way.
Yeah, and the way the pinfalls are really glitchy in the cage too. Like we've experienced it in this universe mode. I think it was Kevin Owens versus Keith Lee, and we tried to make our way around to the match because it was being really weird with the controls.
And honestly, even Hell in a Cell matches not the most fun in this game.
Yeah, and plus you could only use that stipulation so many times. That way it gets like.
If you could actually fight on the outside, it would be a lot better.
Yeah.
But the fact you can only do the one punch bullshit, it hurts.
Yeah. Hopefully they make like I've been saying for the longest time. I think there needs to be more match types in the next game, like a Firefly Funhouse match. That would be fun to see what they do with that. Or like a Buried Alive. I know that's the Attitude Era kind of thing, but it would be kind of cool to see new matches, you know. So
what I would like is if I was able to have a cage match with weapons around, and I can do like
like an NXT, like War Games. Tell me that match would not be fire.
Yeah, sure. That would be dope.
We would definitely do that if that's in the game next year. That's probably.
Can you select different weapons in a Hell in a Cell? No, right? You can't do like I can't do a ladder in a Hell in a Cell.
Probably not. Yeah, you could probably like select some, but like some are like locked. Probably that would make sense.
I know you can do tables. I don't know. Maybe we go Hell in a Cell. I don't know, guys. What do you think? What should we do for this Cage and Fiend feud?
I'm trying to reverse.
Let us know as. What the hell? Good one. Wrong way.
Oh wow, you kind of stayed up on your feet though. But yeah, if there was two match types, I would definitely want in the next game Gauntlet match and wow,
I want a Gauntlet.
A Gauntlet match and War Games. Those are the guest referee, if you want to count that too.
Yes.
Those are the top. Those are the top three. I feel like would make rivalries and just more match types in the next game bit really fun, especially it being on the next gen console. They got it all. Just make a good game. You know, so we will see. Can only wait until the fall because I think that's when the game comes out anyway. Oh, okay. I guess she went through with the momentum there. Come on, Lacey, you're looking good. Oh!
Just getting in the ring in time to avoid that kick.
Overhand right there, lands by Bianca. Nice little frog splash there. Okay, doing it again. Surprised there's not a second reversal. Can't we see? Oh wow, and Bianca lifts up the Queen with ease here. Can we see the Queen lose tonight to Bianca Belair? I could see it, honestly, since Bianca Belair has gotten better since losing in the Queen of the Ring tournament. But
has she gotten better? She started this universe mode as Raw Women's Champion.
Who?
Bianca Belair.
Really? Did
she? No.
No.
She just lost it last year. That's right.
Yeah, Kairi Sane was
you're right,
the champion because she won at WrestleMania.
But she had it for Bianca Belair had it for season 1.
Very true, but it's over now. So.
It could be.
Lady's right.
It could be indeed, Jesse. It could be.
Oh! Middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
That was very slow.
And Lacey Evans. She's a miracle worker.
Queen.
I don't know who's going to dethrone her.
I'm in next for the next title shot, so I have to think of a lady that could be next. Cutscene 38 in full effect. You know who's next for her? I'm going to announce it right now. It's Kairi Sane.
There you go. I'm going to have to hate bringing down Kairi Sane because I love that girl with all my heart. But sorry, Kairi, I'm going to have to take you down. And
She hasn't been on one of my shows in a while, and I feel like her getting a title shot for that Multiverse Women's Championship, it's possible. Obviously, we treat that title like the Internet Championship. So Kairi Sane versus Lacey Evans.
Sometime in the near future.
Sometime, maybe even before Vengeance Day. If not, probably right after Vengeance Day. So.
Okay. Well, speaking of Vengeance, Jesse, we got some people that weren't too happy with their Survivor Series performance that are looking to take it out on some people. Up next. And it is time for a little bit. What the hell? Why are they just chilling there? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I think so. In the corner of my eye. I was drinking a thing of water, so I wasn't really paying attention.
You brought 2 waters today?
Yeah.
You're actually thirsty.
Yeah.
And Jesse,
okay, so I guess it was like a preload up. I don't know.
I don't know. But do you remember the performance B.W.A had at... To
Honestly,
be fair, the game sucks.
Yeah, the performance was based off of the game being horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been looking great prior to their big pay-per-view together. But at the same time, I feel like what happened at Survivor Series, don't underestimate them just yet. Obviously, losing to the 4 Horsewomen of WWE is a huge loss on them, but those match types are damn near impossible. 8-on-8, it always glitches, it blue screens, So I'm not underestimating Ronda Rousey, Marina Shafir, Shayna, and Jessamine Duke, even though Bayley eliminated them.
Speaking of glitches, usually his entrance is glitchy and one of them is missing, and this go around I guess gets a Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler, who for the 2nd year in a row was the sole survivor of the B.W.A. team. 2nd year.
She took a lot of damage, so she really might be hurt. In this
match. So interesting to see Shayna Baszler not joining B.W.A. today. But if I know anything about these women, they just care to kick ass.
I think they need a victory here tonight because after that not glitchy loss, we'll call it on Sunday.
Let's just call it lackluster from both the game and their performance itself.
So we'll see B.W.A.
Last
get a
time,
big victory.
Today we're going to see Jessamine Duke and Marina Shafir in action. Last time we saw them in action, they put a whipping on Asuka and Candice.
Yeah. They got disqualified. That's how dominant they were.
For beating them too bad, damn.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what it was. And we're going to see them go up against Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, who we actually seen...
had a little bit of discussions after their loss.
Yeah, they lost to Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. And there was like you said, Jesse, a little tension, a little whose fault was it?
Yeah, like why weren't you there to break up a pin? I think there was the situation.
Let's announce it right now, Jesse. We will be having our next tournament, and probably our final tournament for the year, I would imagine, is going to be a women's tag team tournament. Let's get Trish Stratus and Lita some competition. And my tag team division is stacked. I got B.W.A. ×2. I got Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I got Raquel Gonzalez, Dakota Kai. I got I think I might have the Iconics.
Yes, you do.
I like my roster's stacked, and this is just to name a few. Oh wait, I'm
focused on the rest.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Love this game.
And Jessamine Duke is very tall. I don't know if she's this tall in real life, but she's very tall.
I don't know.
But
why the refs are staring at Ronda?
I don't know. I mean,
I guess she was.
She was up on the the apron. But Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, I'm curious to see how they perform tonight, to be honest, because them losing to Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, who won the Dusty Classic in NXT, can they do it in Universe Mode too? I think that would be a very good thing for them. And Jessamine Duke getting a little too cocky there. But I'm going to announce it right now. The people in the Desero Classic for me will obviously be Bayley, Sasha, Boston Hug Connection, and then obviously I'm going to have the champions in there. So whoever wins the Desero Classic could possibly be the champions, or they will meet the champions in the end.
And this is right now, I'm sorry to ignore you. That was a similar beating to what they were just doing to Candice and Asuka last week. Mm-hmm. They could have been disqualified for the level of freaking force they put in those punches.
Yeah.
But yeah, you are going to have to make up some teams, man.
That's not a problem. Yeah. I got Toni Storm, I know Kairi Sane is going to be busy with Lacey Evans, but maybe I could figure out something with her.
Do we see Riptide
got
go back
Naomi.
together? I mean, Stone Tide?
I don't think so, because Rhea Ripley's going to be busy with Bayley.
Bailey's going to be busy with Rhea. Right? She's gonna
That's a good point. So maybe it's possible. I would just have to think of some teams for the Dusty Road Classic. I'll probably have 4 on my brand, and then that way we just have 8 total. And then whoever wins will become the Women's Dusty Road Classic winners, and possibly the new champions. Because my champions will be representing the side of my bracket as well.
When should we start that tournament? You think after the next pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we announce the next pay-per-view name, or should we wait a little bit? Did I already announce it? I don't even know.
I think we did. We'll announce it after this match.
All right, cool.
Yeah. I think we did, but I'm not too positive. We might have said it off air. But they will know definitely by the end of this episode. So
Alexa Bliss kicking it off pretty strong, and also kicking in the arm of Marina Shafir.
I'm honestly really excited for this season to end, bro. If you had to rate what was a better season, I know like we're not done with this season yet, but honestly I feel like this season was a lot more, aggravating, but a lot more fun because we involved created superstars and some legends. I feel like this season it could possibly be better than the last season, even though the last season was pretty fire. So.
I think I'm gonna go the last season.
It all depends how it ends.
But I mean, I feel like I'm having a worse season this year. You're having a better season this year. So
I'll agree.
You know, if they're biased in that statement, absolutely.
But yeah, it all depends how it ends for me, because whoever wins, obviously, we're probably still going to discuss if the champions are going to be drafted or the champion's going to remain on the brand. I'm honestly down for whatever. I feel like drafting the champions would actually be pretty cool.
But they stay champions, you're saying?
Yeah, like if Roman Reigns is the WWE champion after WrestleMania, and you take him in the draft, you just have the WWE championship on your roster.
But now do you automatically get Johnny Gargano? Because I can't have both of them.
Oh,
I can't have both
yeah.
championships.
If, like, say you take Roman Reigns, I'm going to take Gargano. Because obviously you can't have 2 world titles on your roster. You know, so. We'll figure it out. I'm definitely interested in the champions not being saved, but if you want to
I think if anything,
keep the tradition of having the champions on the roster.
Maybe I trade you for a certain champion, and then I involve a draft pick and things of that nature.
Wow, good rollout. That's a very good rollout on the Shafir. Shafir fighting off. Nikki Cross already got booted down. But no, we'll discuss it. Having the champions in the draft makes things interesting.
Now, what if you have Roman as your champion and I'm saying, hey, yo, I'll give you Gargano and the first pick for Roman?
I would.
That's what I'm saying.
That's an interesting trade.
You might consider that.
Yeah, 100%. Because that's 2 top picks that I might not have on my roster. I could have a champion and then someone that I want on my roster that maybe you want, you know? So we'll discuss that.
Oh, my God.
Obviously at the end of the season, but I always like our tradition of keeping the champions. That way they kind of don't get disrespected. But that way, with the draft, it's always interesting because anything could happen.
I knew you were going to do that.
But yeah, we'll see. Anything is possible.
Oh
nice spear by Jessamine Duke. And I think Jessamine Duke is the more dominant member of the new version of B.W.A.
Yeah, but she was also first to go.
Was she? I thought Marina Shafir was
first to go.
Oh man, went for I think that was the stunner. In the corner of B.W.A, not good. Did you put a finisher on them?
No.
No? Okay.
Haven't done that for you.
But yeah. I'm honestly very excited for the next pay-per-view. I'm really excited for Royal Rumble. Obviously, we still have that to do. WrestleMania in the future. Obviously, that's the end of season 2.
And then that's my finisher.
And what is it?
Good luck.
I don't even know what this is. Oh, boy.
Good luck. Oh no! Wrong way! Damn it! Why did it switch targets?
I got out of it though. I think pretty clean. Oh, big knee.
Switch targets.
Oh my goodness! You're reversing everything, bro. Tagging Nikki Cross here.
Yeah, you're gonna need to. Nikki Cross is gonna have to really fight her way out of this hole.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this season to end, bro. Hopefully the next game is very good. Hopefully they have a GM mode. They're definitely gonna have a universe mode, and
I don't know though.
Hopefully
does
it's just
GM
playable.
mode provide anything different that universe mode doesn't?
That's what I'm saying. Like honestly, the only reason I'll probably be interested in GM mode is because they'll like
I could play solo.
They'll give us like probably like how many star ratings the show is, like the old ones.
That would be dope.
I think that's like a cool thing to see, like what person had the better show that week or had the better pay-per-view kind of thing. Like, I think that'd be a nice touch for the game. So
why don't we let the fans decide that, Jesse?
Oh, I didn't grab you. Oh, I got lucky. But yeah, that's one aspect I would love to be involved in the game. Either GM mode or put in show ratings and stuff like that. Viewership. Because they had those in the old games. So, and wow. Alexa Bliss is still tired. Interesting.
No! And through the legs almost of Nikki Cross. She's going to have to...
Wow.
She's going to have to really put up with a force. And Jessamine Duke, who, like you said, Jesse, she's been looking like the strongest one.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, she's not even hurt. She's looking dominant as all hell.
Oh, wow.
I mean, well, obviously we've seen Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And that could be it. This can be it.
Submission? That was your finisher?
I thought it was.
Yeah, I was like, that's kind of a weak finisher.
God.
And right through your body, too, Christian. Nice. That might be it. That's her finisher. I don't know the name of this, but I love it. Come on. 1, 2. Oh, she kicked out anyway.
Yeah.
She kicked out anyway.
Almost a combination of both, but Christ.
She kicked out anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, I definitely seen her fly before, man. Tag in Alexa. Yep. Yeah, that's smart. Uh-huh.
Wow. Now these two ladies are working as a tandem.
Oh, nice. Roll through. One more. Nikki Cross would be nice if you can take care of her. Twisted Bliss.
Get up, Jessamine Duke. Get up.
Alexa's stuck up here? What is going on? I'm legit stuck up here, bro.
That's fine. I'll get you off. Oh, I just hit my own girl.
I don't even think I'm Alexa Bliss. Yeah, I don't know what that is, bro.
How about that? Oh, and good clutch move. Oh, no. You're still in a good position.
Alexa.
Jessamine Duke, wake up!
Come on.
It's like Alexa Bliss is possessed right now.
And she was literally just chilling up there, bro.
Oh! And she accidentally hits a little bit of Nikki Cross as well.
Yeah, miscommunication there again from Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross.
Ducked it.
Oh, man. She's still on her feet, bro. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I was hitting square and X for the finisher, the Twisted Bliss, and that was really weird, bro.
Oh, and Nikki Cross cutting off that ring pretty nicely.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I got that. Nice. Pull you over here. Oh, possum. Nice. Okay. Interesting. It's a good match. B.W.A. looking to bounce back here tonight. But can they? Running Bulldog there. Wow. That's big. Yeah, that's big right there. I have no reversals with Jessamine Duke. I can't roll out. That's surprising.
No, I knew it. It literally walked me back into it.
Yeah,
so you
that's
can get
literally
what
yeah, that's what happened with me. Yeah. Oh no. Beautiful. Come on. Oh, okay. That was smart.
And that's what happens when you have Ronda Rousey in the corner, Jesse.
No way she doesn't fly, bro. Wow. That's upsetting. There we go. Looking good now. How many rollouts are you gonna get? Come on. Twisted Bliss. Oh, and Nikki Cross is interfering here.
Let's go. And she got caught by the ref.
I wanted to hop down there, to be honest. And wow, Marina Shafir is up. Nikki Cross is literally just watching.
I think he actually kept looking up a little bit.
No, not Ronda. Nikki Cross, Balor, and Marina Shafir here. Gets thrown over the ropes. Okay. Wasn't that beautiful hip toss? Wow, there goes Nikki Cross. Charged finisher here from Marina Shafir. What is it?
I don't think you're Alexa Bliss.
I am.
No, you're not.
Oh, yeah,
Nikki
no, I'm
Cross.
not. That's crazy.
Miscommunication again. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Ooh. Oh, Nikki Cross.
Whoa.
I don't know what happened. I think Ronda Rousey and Nikki Cross
Did Ronda
hit each
hit
other.
Nikki?
They might have. The match is still going on, though.
I'm hoping the ref didn't rave it off.
Yeah, neither do I, because this is a good match.
I know.
No, okay.
Still going on.
Okay.
Did we see the same thing, Jesse?
Yeah, I definitely thought Nikki Cross and Ronda Rousey touched hands, but I don't think the ref saw it. Thank God, though, because I need to finish in this match. Come on.
Let's go.
Come on. Oh, literally same time.
Let's go.
Too many people in this match. Come on. Yup. He broke out of it. Damn, I gotta get my momentum all the way back up now.
And the baddest women alive are now in some trouble with Nikki Cross and Bliss looking like the former champions that they are.
Wow, Jessamine Duke got right up?
I didn't get that.
So crazy match. Alexa Bliss looking really good here tonight. She's determined to get a victory under her belt. And they're going back and forth. No tomorrow. Try to get a tag there. I don't know if Nikki Cross could have just hit me on my back.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she did. Not on the back. But...
Nikki Cross is like slightly.
Damn. Yeah, that's why I tagged the Nikki Cross there. But Alexa Bliss has been doing it all. She hit 2 Twisted Bliss. That kind of looks like a Claymore.
I think it is. It's going to beat Ritter.
Oh, I didn't think I got that one. Oh, blocks it with their forearms. She's going back and forth. Oh boy, crossbody misses. Oh, overboard I go. I wanted to hop down. Nice, nice. There goes Alexa Bliss. Into the ring now. She rolls out, and this is B.W.A.'s time now. Marina Shafir gets tagged in. The ref is starting the count. Oh! Oh, that would have been a beautiful sequence there. No! Alexa, I need you to get up. I need Alexa to get up. Oh, she threw her right into a Bliss. She blew a kiss right at Jessamine Manduke. Oh, no. Big knee to the midsection. Come on, Cross.
Big reversal. Whoa. That is a big reversal.
Oh, and another crossbody misses. Alexa Bliss is literally just sitting up. That's it. That's definitely it.
Come on. I know she's not that hurt. Come on. Oh, my God. And the fight that we have seen out of Nikki Cross has been incredible.
Oh, big German suplex. Oh, right onto the back of the knee. That was beautiful. Picking up Nikki Cross. Get out the way. No, Bliss. Get down. I don't know what's good with Bliss on that top rope, bro.
She's possessed right now, Jesse.
Tagging Alexa Bliss. Oh, goodness. I'm fighting the mean glare on this TV, too, right now.
Alright, my fault.
No, it's cool. I mean, I like the song.
I thought it was just me. Alright, well, you better not touch me, you bastard.
I like the song. Here, I'll call you up.
Come on. There you go.
Oh.
Any better?
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Alright,
it's
cool.
still in the middle a little bit. Whatever. It's fine. I missed my kick.
I thought it was just me.
Yeah, I was fighting it off like the last 2 minutes. I'm like, oh, this is tough. These ladies are going at it, bro. Oh, it's a roll up near the ropes.
That's a rope break.
1, 2.
Oh my god. Hit her! Oh, I missed.
She doesn't have a standing finisher? There's no way. I've definitely seen her do some type of DDT. And Alexa Bliss. That's crazy how you got that. And that's crazy how I rolled out.
No, you better.
Oh! I gotta get Nikki Cross. I have no stamina to even run toward her. Oh my god, the CPU literally just walked in like a ding-dong. That's it.
I don't got anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. You reversed it. Call you up. What you got?
Nikki Cross has 3 finishers. Jeez. Okay.
These ladies are putting on a show.
No, I wanted her to stay up there. Go to town on me now, because I got nothing left. Wow, I didn't get you there. That's it.
I don't know what this is. Oh my god.
That's a nice move.
Beautiful move. Let's see if I can
Oh.
get the job done.
Not even close. There goes Nikki Cross again, and Bliss just wakes up from the dead. Oh, I went for 2 for 1. Wow, I didn't get the possum.
Oh wow.
Finally, bro. That's not smart. That's not smart. That's not smart. Oh!
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you?
I don't know why she was standing
Oh my
still.
God.
I know you went for something, but onto the back there.
That hurts. That hurts my soul.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is it right here. You gotta be. Twisted Bliss. That's it. Oh, bro, why is Marina Shafir getting in there so quick? Right on top of Jessamine Duke. Come on. Both going at it here, Bliss and Cross. Oh, she hit her a little bit. And I completely missed. Okay. Marina Shafir gets up, bro. Oh, big reversal, I think. Yep. Come on.
I just need enough to put her out. Have to put her out.
I'm just trying to throw you out. Oh, back scratcher? I would definitely want one of those. Okay, that'll do it. Oh, you rolled out. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, I'm that tired. I can't even run in.
Come on! Let's go!
I didn't reverse that.
Let's go!
1.
That gotta be it.
2.
That has to be it!
Wow.
Come on, baby!
How did I not
Bring
reverse
the
that?
chicken home!
How did I reverse that? I tried to hit you with her finisher too while you were loading up. Maybe that's why.
Oh my god. That
Wow.
was a match.
Yeah, that was a good match.
That was a match. Definitely a much needed performance from B.W.A, but a performance that you cannot put yourselves down if you're Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I would ride the ride if I was them. Oh man.
Yeah, B.W.A definitely needed that victory after Survivor Series, 100%. But that's a tough pill to swallow for Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross once again.
Oh man.
Good victory.
Awesome victory. Awesome match. What a way to get Monday Night Raw going. Oh my god, Jesse. This is we're 45 minutes deep, unedited, but 45 minutes deep. And we still got another. Well, it's honestly 2 main event worthy matches up next. And it is now time for what could be our main event of the evening, but it's just our co-main event. We are seeing 2 tag teams unite tonight, and 2 Dusty Road Classic winners unite tonight. And they will be going up against one another, who they just happen to be number 1 contenders as well for both of the single respective titles. Oh man, I'm talking about none other than Samoa Joe and Finn Balor teaming up against the Universal Champion Johnny Gargano and the Intercontinental Champion Tomaso Ciampa. Jesse, can you believe this match can even happen?
I'm honestly surprised we're seeing DIY reunite again. You know, they've had the troubled rivalry between Ciampa and Gargano in this universe mode and in real life. But we're getting to see 2 great tag teams go at it. Was Samoa Joe and Finn Balor called something, or was it just Joe and Finn?
I don't think it was nothing.
No, okay, yeah.
Not to my knowledge.
But former Dusty Road Classic winner in Joe and Finn Balor. Obviously, Finn Balor, the number 1 contender for Johnny Gargano's Universal Championship, and Joe is the number 1 contender for Tomaso Ciampa's Intercontinental Championship. And we're getting to see DIY, the former NXT Tag Team Champions, go at it again. Well, pair up again, against their opponents in the near future. It's kind of crazy how Finn Balor was always the one to be really inconsistent last season. Even lost at WrestleMania as the Demon. Finn Balor lost to AJ Styles as AJ Styles got kicked out the club. And even though he lost in the King of the Ring tournament, he isn't King Balor, but he's the number 1 contender, and I feel like he'll take that any day over being the King of the Ring.
I mean, yeah, I might agree, and I still feel some type of way that, you know, it wasn't... Balor had a 20% chance of winning that match. I didn't want to, just give him a title shot. That was never the intention. I don't want to make it seem like the winner of the tournament gets less than the loser of the tournament, but that's what ended up happening, because Finn Balor, he dominated that 5-way. He looked great.
He beat everybody, bro.
Yeah, and he beat
Joe.
He beat the person who he's going to be compatible with tonight, and that's Samoa Joe.
He literally pinned everybody, did the coup de grace. 1916, beat Pete Dunne. Who else was in that match? Sheamus. Like, he beat some pretty top-tier competition just in one match alone. So he deserves to go against Johnny Gargano for that Universal Championship. And to be honest, Finn Balor hasn't... I don't think he's ever fought for the Universal Championship in any of our Universe modes. And last time he had the Universal Championship was when he broke his shoulder. So it's a long time since he's had that main title on the main roster.
Can he unite with that, or will he fall victim to the person that keeps on winning, man? Gargano has had a terrific year, and I don't know when it's going to stop. I don't know when this guy will stop giving A+ performances every night.
Yeah, I feel like he's one of the best superstars in all of the 2K games, just because of his moveset and how good he is. Wonder how good he's going to be in the next game, too, because this guy's really fun to use. He's fun to book. He could be your main champion. He could be your cruiserweight champion. He could be your mid-card champion. He could be in the tag team with somebody. The man can do it all, bro.
He's a 5-tool player.
Yeah, he could do it all. Even though he's small, the man can wrestle. That's all that matters.
He's a 5-tool player. You know, the rare attributes in baseball, what is that? Fielding, speed, contact, power, and... Arm.
Yeah.
He has that.
Yeah.
He can wrestle. In every division. He's a great tag team partner. He's a great person to go in by himself.
I think
he can play the underdog.
I think
he can play the heel.
Promo.
I really don't mind his promos at all. Yeah, man. I mean, obviously to Vince, he's not 250 pounds. But, you know, case is neither here or there. But he's a 5-tool player, man. That's all I want to say. That's all I got to say. And this guy also has a bunch of tools in his shed house.
Mm-hmm. He's definitely gotten bigger. He's gotten better in the ring as well. He's a great heel. He's the Intercontinental Champion, Tomaso Ciampa. He'll use the low blow if he has to in order to Hug his championship. Hug his championship just like that.
I want to see Andrade versus Ciampa, man.
Yeah.
That's a match that, because both men just find a way and a will to win this
that
season.
match had to happen, right?
I don't know.
They
might have overlapped on 2 different times.
Yeah, I think so. To be honest.
But Andrade versus Ciampa. Instead, we're going to see Ciampa versus Joe at next week, most likely, if my cards play right. And let's see if Ciampa and Gargano can play their cards right today and go into these next few weeks with some momentum on their side, or will Finn Balor and Joe? Okay, Finn Balor, thank you. Oh, Joe too. Or will they take that mantle away from him? Every night, I think Ciampa is he plans to go back home with that Goldie, and we'll see how that turns out. And he has the best looking belt in the business.
Yeah,
and it fits him best. I am Samoa Joe and Finn Balor.
And I am. Hold on. Okay, there we go. And I am DIY. Whoa.
And
Gargano,
if you recall, Jesse, we've seen Joe and Gargano go at it in a few years ago. Was that 2K19?
Yeah, for the Universal Championship too. Oh, I tried to grab you. It didn't let me though. Oh, nice little combinations here. Okay, there I go.
Oh my God. Ciampa already trying to get a piece of what he will see soon.
Come on, Johnny. DIY looking to get another victory together. Last time they were in a ring, they beat The Shield. Roman Reigns, the WWE champion, and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, we literally mean The Shield when we say that.
Yeah, the United States champion.
Ooh.
And now John Moxley isn't on SmackDown, and I will never probably put them all together because it's happened too many times.
We'll see John Moxley in action next. So.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised you're having him on one of your shows, but I don't mind it, to be honest. Moxley finally gets his debut and against the King of the Darkness, returning to Monday Night Raw, where I feel like he belongs, especially with your roster. So I feel like I'm never gonna. Oh, and there goes my controller again. Jeez, this is real low. Wow. Nice. Samoan drop there, I guess you would
right
call
now, I'm taking care of business.
Low-key should have hit that. Wow, I didn't grab you there? That's crazy. Tomaso just canceled that, bro. Damn.
Tomaso, at least it appears he wants to get licks in on Samoa Joe. Whether that's reality or not, who knows?
There we go.
What type of springboard are we seeing? A springboard spear.
Come on, Sean. Bro, can none of my guys fly? Okay, there goes Giant Gargano.
I can. Oh.
Oh. On the outside? Oh, man, already on Finn Balor. And it got broken up. Just
and
like
reality is, Jesse, that's the move that took out Aleister Black. That can also take out
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. You use one of your finishers outside?
Yeah. I don't even know how I got it. I'm going to be honest.
You hit the finisher plus.
No, I didn't. I think the CPU did
right,
once I switched out to Tomaso. Let me tag in him. Clear the count. There we go. Come on, Joe. I'll tell you now. Oh, okay. I was going to grab you for some chain wrestling. Didn't work out, though.
Oh my God! And Joe has came out of this looking dominant.
Honestly, I feel like
now I want to see Samoa Joe versus Strowman in this universe.
We saw that this season, I think. Joe versus Strowman.
I don't think so.
I think we might have.
Cage versus Strowman.
I think
I want to see Cage versus Joe too.
Oh my goodness, I can't get nothing. Johnny's tired, of course.
And Joe hasn't even tagged Finn Balor in, and Finn Balor's actually more hurt than Joe.
Yeah, because I put that Gargano escape on it. I was just looking at the abs, bro.
Nah, I get that.
I mean, Tomaso's built too, but you can only have one pair of abs. It's either Pete Dunne in his new photo on Twitter, or it's Finn Balor's abs. Bro, I did not think Pete Dunne was that out of shape.
Yeah, he was always a little chubby.
I thought he was always kind of muscular, but damn, bro. He's been... Well, he was locked up, obviously, because of the pandemic, but...
Locked up like he went to jail.
Well, I mean, we were all locked up, I guess, because of the pandemic. But that man seriously is cut. Oh, that was nice. Finn Balor had Gargano's attention there and hit him with the crossbody, it looked like, on the side of the apron. There you go, Joe. Oh, there we go, Gargano. Doing something. Just lifted a 250-pound plus Samoan, just like that.
You know what's funny? I don't know if it's just me. Every time I see a Samoan wrestle, I'm like shocked to hear they're not related to The Rock.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy how Samoa Joe doesn't have any tattoos. Like, at all. Like, I don't see any tattoos on him. Like, you would think he would have some tattoos being Samoan. I don't know if that's how that works, but...
Well, yeah, just
keep the tradition.
You're not automatically born with tattoos.
Yeah,
so.
well, no, I mean, keep the tradition of... I don't know, bro. Oh, rope break, too. Okay. Yikes, that reached me and connected? Okay. Joe's looking great, though. Oh, my dad. Wow.
Oh, man. How great is he looking?
Yeah, not that great. Can I hit you? There we go. It kind of looked a little weird right there. Tomaso got put in the coquina clutch right there. That was kind of scary. I thought I reversed it in time. Honestly, bro, if I had to say the one person that could beat Tomaso, it has to be Samoa Joe.
Why do you think that?
Just because Joe's the bigger guy. Joe has been on a mission this season. Honestly, I think he's looked way better this season than last. And Samoa Joe used to be really great back in our other universe modes too. So I feel like
finally getting a tag off.
Oh, I focused on the wrong one. Yeah. Oh my goodness, bro. But yeah, I think Joe could maybe be the one to finally beat Tomaso Ciampa.
I don't know, man. I'm in a predicament where
And same thing with Finn, bro.
I kind of don't care who wins or loses. Not with these gentlemen. They're all awesome.
Same thing with Finn. The coup de grace is really hard to reverse in this game. But we've seen Gargano obviously lose to Roman Reigns. Can we see him lose to Finn Balor for the title? It all plays a part because every guy in this ring can be your champion, obviously, with Gargano and Tomaso already being the champions, but Samoa Joe and Finn Balor being your champions on Raw, like, that sounds pretty good too, and I can't reverse a thing. Oh my god, bro. That's a horrible reversal. Nice. Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh my
That
god.
would've been big time if you would have connected, because I'm in the negative. Oh, and again, big double leg.
Well, the ref is looking. Joe, who we already said is familiar with...
Oh! Putting onto the outside. Come on, Gargano.
Oh, and Balor eating a little bit. Might have even hit a little bit of that steel steps on ringside.
Come on, Johnny. Ooh! Get 2 for 1 here. Come on, Joe. Get up. Where'd he go? Nice. Oh! I completely overshot. There we go. Oh, beautiful.
A signature?
No.
Oh, we're both
we're
low,
both
Jesse.
low.
We're both going to die. Like Cage.
I hope Cage is alright, because he honestly really almost beat The Fiend. He should have beat The Fiend, but This man just cuts the power whenever he wants to and kind of takes over.
Ooh, damn! Who knew that it would be such a strong maneuver to just know somebody in the production office?
Oh, wow. There goes my knee.
There goes a roll-up. Off of Tomaso hitting that bad knee.
I almost missed. Like, I tried to go for the yellow, the last two there. Glad I hit something. Nice. Nice. Come on. Let's get in here.
Oh, man.
Beautiful. I'm not going for the pin. Just wanted to hit some type of signature on Finn. Get the orange body damage into, the orange head damage on Finn.
And both men going for the same moves.
Oh!
Not that time.
That's going to be interesting right here.
Let's go.
That's it.
And that could be it. Will we see Gargano get pinned?
Oh, and Tomaso there for the save. Wow. What is this? Oh, that's not a second one.
That would have been big.
Joe's gonna get right up though, because he's Samoan, bro. These things. Okay. At least we're not gonna see an X across the screen now. Come on. Damn. Oh no. Oh my goodness. That's not a reversal! Wow.
Oh, that's big.
Oh.
That is big.
That's awesome. Come on, bro. Oh, I love how he got out the way. I'm so focused on you. Oh, I thought you got that one. Oh, get out the way, Tomaso. Come on. Oh, I hit the ref by accident. Okay,
These two men are fighting, Jesse. These two men are going.
Yeah, these guys have really familiar styles in the ring.
It's
Finn
almost
Balor.
like they were a match made in heaven.
Finn Balor being heel in this universe, and Gargano obviously being the.
Oh,
the
and
face
this time
he
Finn
always
hangs
is.
on. Learn from his past mistake.
Oh, beautiful.
And this time, pass hurts a little more.
Come on, Joe. Never tell you how much I love this game, bro. No. Oh my goodness! And I missed the super. The body kick, spinning body kick. Wow, you reversed that. Interesting.
Oh my God.
Can I hit Finn? I'm not even focused on him. Oh my goodness. This is nuts. Oh my goodness. Get out the way, Joe. Come on. Oh my goodness.
Let's go.
This is
I'm over
nuts.
here just doing laps. You know what? Gonna be my last lap.
That could be it. Oh, I got it.
Oh my God! Landed on his
Woo! Hurricanrana. Gargano escape, and Joe's there again, bro.
Going for that. Come on, man.
They're tied up there. Okay. Oh man. Oh wow. He's still up. What the? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my goodness. No! Oh my goodness. Hop down. I gotta run. I don't have stamina. Oh, this is nuts. The ref is down. Meanwhile, during all of this.
Oh, and he landed on Finn!
He hit Finn.
And he doesn't give a shit!
Oh my goodness. This is nuts.
The ref's still down?
Yeah, still. He's selling that. I mean, I hit him with a pretty mean angle slam, so. Oh, he's up. Oh, that's tough. But Tomaso doesn't give a shit either.
This card has been awesome.
Go back up here. You know what? I'm taking Tomaso. Tomaso! Why are you hopping down, bro? Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesse, he doesn't have interest in Gargano. He has interest in Joe.
Come on, tag him in. There we go. Get Balor back in here. Tomaso's ready.
Oh.
He's getting thrown. Oh, he landed.
Might have saved himself.
He hit, what's his name though? Oh. That's it. Fairy tale ending. That could be it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! And the cutter as Joe enters the ring. Ciampa getting a pinfall over Finn Balor, the #1 contender for the Universal Championship. What a hell of a match this has been. What a hell of a show this has been, Jesse. I could say we're all over here, but we're not.
Yeah. Got the main event coming up next. B.W.A. picking up another big victory together. That's big time. They beat The Shield and they beat Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Those are 2 really big victories for the 2 times B.W.A.
You can imagine if anybody could take on the Mustache Mountain, it would be Ciampa. What if they lose both of their titles?
We could
maybe they enter the tag team division.
Yeah, possibly.
DIY versus Young Bucks, Lucha Bros. Ooh la la!
But they both have rematch clauses in their titles, so if they both lose,
I'm not saying the immediate future for sure.
But
and look at these 2 gentlemen.
The rivalry is in the past in this universe mode and in real life, so if they want to reunite one more time, I feel like it could be possible. But both these guys have the titles. Even though Tomaso beat Finn Balor right there, we're going to see Finn Balor going against Johnny Gargano for the Universal Championship. We're going to be seeing Tomaso Ciampa versus Samoa Joe, you said, next week, right?
Yes, sir.
So we could see some title changes within the next few weeks.
Stay tuned. And here it is, our main event of the evening. Aleister Black finds his way back home.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's what this is, Jesse. It's the Monday Night Raw reunion for Aleister Black, but like I said in the very beginning of the show, he's not going to walk in here and get a Universal Championship shot again, or even maybe a shot at Ciampa, or even a shot at Andrade.
He has 2 good wins under his belt on SmackDown, though. Beat CM Punk in a dream match. Had it on SmackDown. Also beat Killer Cross, an up-and-coming superstar. On My Brand also was in a match with Randy Orton. Keith Lee and Shinsuke Nakamura didn't end up winning that match. Shinsuke Nakamura won that match, if I remember correctly. But Aleister Black went against some killers on my roster. Could have we seen Aleister versus Roman? Yeah, we could have. But I didn't want to give him the main title shot because it just didn't want to. I feel like he didn't deserve it, especially after losing twice to Gargano. And I feel like I would have had to build up Aleister Black, and I trust Christian building up Aleister Black more than I do. His roster is better acquainted for him. He got, obviously, Gargano. Obviously, the history is there. People like Tomaso Ciampa, Andrade, The Fiend. Aleister Black got a lot of people to go against. The one match, honestly, I'm upset I didn't think about. Shawn Michaels versus Aleister Black. That's one match I actually kind of regret not doing now, but now that he's back home on Monday Night Raw, it's all good. Have fun. I got Becky Lynch, and I had that Survivor Series match, which I feel like was very important because I needed one more woman. And we had the 4 Horsewomen versus the 4 Horsewomen in MMA. So we made that match happen, and I got Becky Lynch, and I have plans for her, obviously, the rest of the season, and I know you have plans for Aleister Black. So I feel like it's a win-win trade.
Honestly, man, my initial plans, I would never planned on losing him. So me saying I got plans for Aleister Black, I don't know how much that's saying.
Because now that he's back on Raw, he got to get some victories.
I had my wrestler, and that he's going to be fighting almost every Monday Night Raw.
Good.
That's something he hasn't done. he's been a guy who's been mostly off of TV because he held that title. And
this is the right entrance though. This is his old one.
Speaking of a guy who's been off of TV, look who it is. He returns to Monday Night as Dean Ambrose, or also known as Jon Moxley. And here we are today. This is going to be a fun one. Both people, I mean, they kind of need a win. It's that point in the season where
Moxley needs the win more though.
It's that point in the season where if you don't pick up steam now, that steam may never be picked up. Jon Moxley, I think I drafted him. Where was it? You stayed away from drafting him, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I only drafted him because of how low it was. It was number 20.
I didn't want him.
I didn't want him either. Especially the way his head looks.
Yeah, it was a little odd.
But yeah, I did obviously look at the other one you downloaded. I felt this one was a little better in the face. I'll ignore the back of the head.
He looks like he just got out the tanning booth. Man, oh my goodness, I don't even know what that is. No, I'm not gonna hate you. But yeah, this is the debut of Moxley and the return of Aleister Black. This could actually be a really good match. Both of these guys, former world champions.
You wanna go for it? Lack of chain wrestling as of late.
Yeah, I feel like that kind of gets boring sometimes. Ooh. I like how he ducked. I mean, he didn't duck anything.
You can punch, I'll kick.
No. Sweep the leg. What is this? I hope he just has the right, like, finisher, though. That's the one thing.
The dirty deeds? Yeah. They're not going to get that one.
I hope that's his finisher.
It should be good.
Ooh, nice.
Moxley coming off strong.
Yeah, he needs the victory. Aleister Black was looking good on SmackDown. He was world champion on Raw. Moxley definitely needs the victory here tonight, and especially against his debut. Like I said, both of these guys are former world champions, so a big victory here for Moxley puts him in the right path. I would kind of say toward Royal Rumble, because I don't know what plans you have for him on Monday Night Raw.
I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to have Black in a series of matches to work his way back to one of the titles and one of those championship opportunities. But if he loses any one of these matches, he might be looking at the #1 entrant for Royal Rumble.
This might be a dumb question, but Aleister Black isn't a cruiserweight, right?
No.
Okay. He might be a little bit above the cruiserweight limit. He doesn't look over 215.
Probably not in reality, to be honest.
If I had to guess his weight, he probably weighs maybe 220 pounds. He doesn't look bigger.
I would probably say like 208.
Yeah, he doesn't look big at all, to be honest. Oh, wow.
Mox is looking like a big deal.
He's looking like the lunatic.
Lunatic fringe, was that it? What did that even mean?
I don't know. I think it was just the lunatic.
No, it was the lunatic fringe.
Okay. What a horrible name.
So he was on the fringe of being a lunatic?
They really botched Dean Ambrose, bro, when he turned heel. They had him do that weird gimmick. I forget what it was. I know he had a dope attire, but like he was doing some really weird things, and that's when he said, "Yeah, peace out, WWE."
Well, right now he is taking care of Aleister Black, so
yeah, this is looking pretty good right now for Mr. Moxley.
Thank you, Christ.
And I think he's having a baby now with Renee Young.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Renee in AEW?
I believe so. I would guess so, right? Yeah. Just whooping my ass now with legs.
Is Zelina in AEW? I seen there was rumblings.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. I hope so. Aleister Black in AEW, bro. I'll definitely watch it every day. I'll just have to record it because I still watch NXT time to time too. Wow, I got lucky there. But yeah, man, Moxley. What is this? Okay, you reversed it all. But Moxley in AEW was a really interesting run.
Oh, wow. That is a hair trigger of a reversal, and you were able to get the job done.
But yeah, Moxley was, even though he didn't have the title, he didn't have the title in front of fans, he still had a pretty interesting title reign. So. What's his signature? It popped up before, right? He was running, I think. That's weird. Yeah, that's really weird. Oh, boy. Nice leg sweep there by Aleister Black. These guys are going at it now, though. But yeah, this could possibly be a...
No, you kidding me?
Dirty Deeds.
Oh, my God.
Never mind. That's his finisher, though. Okay. 1, 2, 3!
Oh, my God! And they use the resiliency. Oh, wow, 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 wow.
Aleister Black returns the form on Monday Night Raw. Ooh, wow. I'm mad he doesn't have the Dirty Deeds.
That's the Dirty Deeds.
Well, dude, it looked a little different to me. It looked like just like a regular DDT.
That was an elevated DDT. I'm sure.
Wow. Wow. That's... I don't want to say that's an upset, but that was like an upsetting way to lose because I thought you were going to kick out with ease right there.
Well, I didn't want to use resiliency. Damn it, man. Yeah.
Well, he returns the form. He's losing on Monday Night Raw. Big victory for Jon Moxley, though. I'll tell you that.
Oh, Aleister Black stays in that last power ranking. I think up next for him was Mojo Rawley or No Way Jose.
Are you really going to go up that ranking of him going against Scrubs?
Yes, sir.
Oh, boy.
No Way Jose next week
bro,
for you, Aleister Black.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
If he loses to No Way Jose, you got to release him.
I might have to.
Bro, if he loses to No Way Jose, you got to release Aleister Black, bro.
He's going to be fighting up the rankings.
He might be home with Zelina Vega in this universe after that loss, if he does. That's going to be a squash, though. No Way Jose is like a 68 in this game. But wow, man. That's a big-time victory. Shout out to
honestly,
Jon
that's fine. This works even better with my story. Aleister Black's going to have to work his way through. Jon Moxley, impressive first victory. God dang. Excited to see where he goes from here. And we'll find out on future endeavors of Monday Night Raw. Guys, next up, next pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't think we announced it. Yeah,
I don't believe so, so let's announce it. I already told you about some of those matches. Asuka, Candice, the winner of Lucha Bros and Young Bucks versus Mustache Mountain.
I got one of my matches, too. So.
What's your one match?
We discussed it before. Bayley eliminated everyone in the Survivor Series match except Shayna Baszler. I think Becky Lynch tapped her out at the end there. We're going to see the number one contender, Bayley, go against Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Vengeance.
And my Raw main event.
Vengeance Day.
My Raw main event is going to be Gargano versus Finn Balor. So it's going to be a fun pay-per-view. Remember, Joe versus Ciampa next week. Let's see if I can announce anything else I got next week.
You're doing Tomaso and Joe.
Andrade might defend the title. I'm not too sure. Lucha Bros Young Bucks is also there, so a ladder match. A ladder match and a championship match next week. I think I should save Andrade's appearance for the next week then, if that's the case. Yep, that's what I'll do. So we'll have a championship match on every episode building up. Honestly, expect it now. Because after this, we got Royal Rumble after Vengeance Day. Did we announce the pay-per-view? I don't even know if we announced the name. It's Vengeance Day, you stupid idiots.
Yeah, I said Vengeance.
Well, you're a stupid idiot too. It's okay. Yeah. Let me charge these controllers, Jesse. Like, comment, share, subscribe. What else should they do?
Ring the bells, guys. Get our new updated videos, and we will see you on
the other side of the universe.
Peace.
No rush, I'll take my time. Just a crush, girl, fall in line. Don't care what the rumor be, cause I'm my best, she only lie. If this ever ruin me, I pray I die with dollar signs. I feel like I'm Kobe Bean, I'm 21 and in my prime.